have to get out of here.
Come play with us. We're so lonely.
Anne's heart raced. She tried to pull John toward the door, but the children blocked the way, laughing mischievously.
Don't run away. We just want to play.
John pushed forward, trying to shove past them. But suddenly, the large chandelier above them creaked ominously. Anne's breath caught as she saw the metal chains begin to snap. "John, look out!" In that moment, the chandelier crashed down onto John, sending him crashing to the floor, unconscious. Anne gasped, running to his side. "John, no!" She shook him, but he didn't stir. Panic set in. Suddenly, the back door slammed shut on its own. The temperature dropped, and the air grew thick with a bone-chilling cold. A soft whisper filled the room, barely audible, but unmistakable. "You will make a fine mother." Anne looked around, her pulse pounding. And then she saw her, a woman in white. "And Margaret? It is our mother." Once a high society beauty, Margaret had been married to Sebastian Hale, a man of wealth and ambition. He longed for a large family. "You'll give me many children, won't you, darling? We'll have a beautiful family together. I just can't wait, my love." But after Margaret's stillbirth, the world around her crumbled. The midwife cleaned the lifeless child. It's a stormy night, but the storm in your heart, that's something only time can heal. As the years passed and the couple tried to conceive again, they were fruitless. Doctors soon informed Margaret she would be unable to be a mother. And Sebastian became more and more distant from her. Margaret's pain only deepened. I gave him everything, but it wasn't enough. I couldn't give him what he truly wanted. I'll never give up on him. He'll love me again. He has to. But when Sebastian left her for another woman, Margaret's heart shattered. He's gone. Gone to her, to have children, to have what I couldn't give him. In her isolation, she became a hollow version of the woman she once was. People began talking, spreading vile rumors about her, how Sebastian left her for being less of a true woman. Societies turned their back on me, but I don't need them. I don't need anyone. I'll have my children. I'll make them mine. With each passing day, her loneliness consumed her, leaving only a bitter, vengeful spirit behind. I'll have children again, no matter the cost. Margaret's obsession with the idea of having children grew as the years went on. She believed with a single-minded conviction that if she had children of her own, Sebastian would come back to her. She began luring orphaned children into her home, offering them a life of luxury and comfort. Come, dear. I can offer you a place where you'll never want for anything. A family. My family. People praised Margaret for her generosity, unaware of the madness slowly taking hold of her mind. To the world, she seemed a kind-hearted woman. But beneath that veneer, something darker was growing. She wasn't just adopting these children. She was trying to force them into the family she had lost, molding them into the perfect children she could never have with Sebastian. The children were made to dress in expensive tailored clothes, taught to behave as if they had always been part of the Hale family. Look at you, Margaret would say as she straightened the child's jacket. You're beautiful, just like a proper child of mine should be. Remember, you're a reflection of me, a reflection of the family we will become. Every day, Margaret would have them rehearse scripted conversations. They would sit around the grand dining table, pretending as though they had always been a perfect family, with Margaret at the head, serving lavish meals. Do you like your food, darling? You should. You're a Hale now, and we deserve only the best. You're all so special, aren't you? Yes, Mother Hale. But the perfection Margaret demanded came at a terrible price. Any child who cried for their real family or refused to behave as instructed would mysteriously disappear. Her face would twist, then her voice, sharp as a blade, will pierce the silence. You don't appreciate the family I've given you. You're nothing without me. You'll learn how to be a proper Hale, or you'll vanish like the others. Do you understand? Those who failed her impossible standards were never seen again, their fates sealed by Margaret's cool, psychotic punishments. Each child Margaret took in was eventually discarded, their bodies buried beneath the roses she tended so carefully. She would warn the others. Remember, children, behave as a proper Hale should, or you'll end up like them, sleeping beneath the roses, waiting for the family to be whole again. But in Margaret's twisted mind, they weren't truly dead. She believed they were merely resting and waiting, still part of the perfect family she was desperately clung to. You have a choice, Sam. You can stay, the mother these children deserve, or you can join them in the ground, buried beneath the roses. Anne's heart pounded. Please, just leave me alone. Let me go. I won't come here again. I don't want your house. Margaret's laugh was soft, almost motherly. You're already the owner of this house. this home. They need you. You can give them what they've always wanted. A family, a home, love. This isn't love. This is madness. Look, child. Look at what could be. A perfect family. Love, devotion, loyalty. Suddenly, visions started to fill Anne's mind. She saw Margaret's twisted memories reliving the moments when she took in each child. Come, little one. You're mine now. You will eat like a hale, and you will speak like a hale. No exceptions. Anne gasped, pulling away. I won't be part of this twisted game. You don't have to be. You can choose to stay. You can be the perfect mother. They need you, Anne. They need love. The room seemed to close in on Anne. She didn't know what to do. No, just let me go. Leave me alone. I'm not a mother. I'm not a mother. You think you can refuse me? You will obey. The entire house groaned and shook violently, the walls cracking as doors slammed shut. Anne felt an invisible force tugging at her, pulling her deeper into Margaret's vision. Suddenly, the room transformed into a lavish dining hall. The children, now in their best clothes, sat at the grand table, their faces expressionless. Margaret's smile now twisted and cold. This is how it should be, Anne. You will serve them, care for them. Care for them. You will be their mother. You will make them perfect. Anne struggled, but the force was too strong. Margaret forced her to stand beside the children, one hand hovering over their plates. Now, you will teach them. A good mother doesn't let her children speak of their old families. They're mine now. Do you understand? Now serve them, Anne. Perfect, just like I did. The children stared ahead, their eyes empty, awaiting the cruel lesson to begin. Please, help us, Mother. End this pain. Let us be free. Anne's heart ached as the spirits, once innocent, now trapped in eternal suffering, surrounded her. We're lost, trapped in her delusion. She won't let us go. One child, older than the rest, spoke with a tone of hopeless wisdom. Margaret's madness kept us bound. We cannot move on, cannot find peace until you break her hold. Anne's mind raced. Margaret had cast an unbreakable spell, tying their souls to this cursed house, and it was up to her to shatter it? But how? With resolve, Anne turned and grabbed a portrait of Sebastian, once the symbol of Margaret's hope. She ripped it from the wall, throwing it to the ground and crushing it beneath her heel. He's never coming back. The house seemed to tremble as Margaret's ghostly form twisted, her beautiful features contorting into something monstrous, rage pouring from every inch of her being.
You think you can take him from me? You will never escape.
But the spirits of the children, their pain and anger now rising, surged toward her. We won't stay. We're free. Together, they overpowered Margaret, their collective will shattering her control. The walls of the house groaned, cracking and collapsing. As Margaret's scream echoed, fading into nothingness. As the house continued to collapse, its walls caving in, Anne rushed to John's side, her heart pounding. He was still unconscious, barely alive from the injury he sustained earlier. With determination, Anne managed to wake him, her voice urgent. "John, we need to go, now!" John groaned, blinking in confusion. What is happening? A lot, but we're getting out of here. They stumbled out of the crumbling house, barely escaping as the massive structure fell into ruin behind them. Burying Margaret's spirit forever. The sound of the house crashing down felt like a final judgment with the horrors within. The next day, John and Anne stood in the garden, clearing away the overgrown roses. They dug carefully, honoring the graves of the lost children. Anne spoke quietly as she placed a small bouquet on each grave. Her voice, a soft whisper. "You're free now. We'll remember you. They deserve peace. They'll finally have it." As they finished their task, Anne took one last look at the graveyard. But as they drove away, a faint lullaby in the wind caught her ear, distant and filled with sorrow, an echo of Margaret's lingering grief.
Click on the subscribe button and check out more awesome videos on our channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon because you know it's interesting.